Now on the internet and public access, Matt Hawes and Happy star in another intriguing episode of The Happy Show. Welcome to The Happy Show. You will be pleased to know we are here every week, so come along and take a peek.
Good evening, I'm Matthew Hawes, anchor for The Happy Show News. We have something very special for our viewers tonight. Happy, the Happy Show puppet, has granted us an interview so that we may ask him questions about his bid for the White House. As many of you will recall, last year Happy announced that he was going to run for president of the United States. Thank you for being with us tonight, Happy. Happy, it's been said that you have no leadership experience, that you have no stance on domestic affairs, and that you are lacking in the area of foreign relations. What other such traits do you have that you feel qualifies you for the position of Commander-in-Chief? I would say those are some good qualifications there, Happy. Your opponents claim that you are easily manipulated and that you have no real control over anything. They suggest that you have trouble communicating your ideals, opting to let others do that for you. How do you respond to these charges, Happy? Okay, next question. There has been a lot of mudslinging this election, Happy, with the other candidates tearing into each other over an array of issues, both political and personal. What do you say to this, and what are your opinions of the other candidates in this election? Ever the diplomat, Happy, eh? Well, thank you so much, Happy, for coming down to the studio and answering these questions for us. We really appreciate it, and I think that it allows for our audience and the viewers and the voters of America to understand you better and see where you stand on the issues of the day. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in to this interview on The Happy Show News. Remember to keep checking in with us as we will keep you updated on all that's going on with the election for 2008. This is Matt Hawes wishing you a happy evening and yeah!
I was just thinking, there's nobody more punk than us.
No, there's no chance of that.
I can't think of anybody.
We even smell punk.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, that's the smell of punk it is.
It doesn't start and finish there, my friend.
Oh, bloody hell, there's nobody more punk than us. We're the bestest punks
Far
ever.
from it. Far. It's a distant second place for those bloody wankers. Who they might...
Is that your grandfather?
Oh, oi! Crikey. Well. If it isn't me grandson and his fat little girlfriend over here being all punk in an alley. You call yourselves punk? Or when I was young, during the Blitz, or the Jerrys would bomb a town, we'd go to the part of the town that wasn't hit and we'd trash the place. That was punk. You disgust me! You're horrible! Oh, look at me! I took a poo on Buckingham Palace! You disgust... You too, fatty! You're horrible! You're a disgrace! Oh! Well, I was so punk, they shipped me and me mates all to Australia in 1952 and started a brand new penal colony just for us, they did. Yeah, Buckingham Palace. You disgust me. Oh, you shouldn't be rooting for Arsenal no how anyway. It's a no good team run by a Frenchman. Oh, bollocks. You make me want to vomit. Vomit! Where am I? Nice seeing you again. Oh, I really have to take a poo. I really have to take a poo.
Clive! Clive!
Matt, what should I fix on today's show?
Oh, it's gonna be great, Dave. We're gonna have rattlesnake stew.
Rattlesnake stew?
Uh-huh. No, Dave. Really, we're gonna have stir fry with chicken stir fry and broccoli and other kinds of vegetables.
Oh, okay, that sounds much better.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Are you ready to go?
Yes!
Yay! Let's go! And then
What we got
were
there?
these bok choy?
Looks like you got some mushrooms, which you don't like, so I guess you'll just eat around those.
Yeah, I guess so.
Broccoli. No, I'll eat that if you don't want that.
You eat the roots, David?
I'll eat the roots.
Roots.
David W. Johnson is about to eat the root.
Look, I'm performing a root canal. Get it?
Don't be a sissy, David. Put them all.
Root canal.
Do it all at one time.
Want one?
Now you're gonna grow onions out of your ears.
Oh, very fast. That's about $4 in mushrooms right there.
So I got those.
You got
Okay.
the-
Wait a minute, let's see.
Okay.
Chicken, right?
What?
Chicken. We're gonna. That's over there. We're gonna
Yeah,
put
there's
that
the
here.
chicken. Kind of see it.
We got the green broccoli and all that. And we got some mushrooms.
Greens, yep, good. We got the mushrooms, right?
What is there?
Tomatoes, yeah.
What can I add to that?
Tell you what, throw in some candy apple red.
How about this then, Dave? A red pepper.
Ew.
Pop.
Pop goes
There you go,
the.
Dave.
Oh, you'll know I eat it.
Will you eat that with all the seeds and everything? Dave, no, Dave.
What?
No.
What?
That's got
Oh,
seeds.
seeds.
You'll grow that stuff.
It'll grow my belly.
Yeah, it will grow. You'll have a whole bunch of peppers inside of you. Look at the red.
Is that breast chicken, boneless breast?
Yes, I think it's boneless breast.
You know you can make some chicken nuggets out of this here. I bet.
Yes, you could actually make chicken nuggets out of that.
Oh, look, we got some olive oil.
Some virgin olive oil. Drops there. We took about, was it 3 breasts there or so? Yep. Listen to that, Dave.
Hey, that's a good sound.
Okay, Dave, it's starting to get there.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, some soy.
I'll go ahead and add a little bit to it while it's cooking before I add the other stuff.
And we still got tomatoes. Oh my doggone
Okay, so
goodness.
what I'm gonna do, Dave, is I'm gonna start adding in the other vegetables. Do you like broccoli? We've got. There you go.
Look at that color. All right.
Look at this. We're gonna have a ton. Boy, we might have a lot of stuff here.
Oh man. It's like clown nose is there. Hey, stop now. Just please stop.
There's a ton of this stuff, Dave. There's a lot.
Look at that. Whoa.
Look, is this huge or what?
I'm telling you. And my dad got home just in time, didn't he? He's right
Yes,
over
he did.
here.
They're a bit busy right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat this. But that's just finished product right there. See the finished product.
Wow, looks good. Matt, you gonna try some?
Let's see. Yes, sure.
There's. Oh my goodness, is that good?
No, it's good.
Oh no, try again there. I didn't see you. Watch out for mushrooms now. There you go.
Yummy.
All right. Hello. I'm David W. Johnson of the What's Up With That TV show. I have now taken over Matt's TV signal on The Happy Show here. People watching this TV show, I have an important message that you must know. Listen to me now. If you must take notes, it's very important. I have evidence that Matt Hawes is fooling you all. Yes, it even involves Happy the Happy Show puppet and Ducky, the Happy Show duck. Now, I'm going to have some clips I'm going to show you now from the past of the Happy Show that will prove to you my conclusion. I believe that Matt Hawes has somehow turned his puppet, Happy, into a vampire. Yes, a vampire. And even Ducky. Now, if you watch some of the recent shows, you notice that Happy has a scarf around his neck. Oh yes, now Matt has tried playing it off like, oh, Happy has a scarf around, he's scared of the vampires, and he's cold, and Happy's, oh, Happy, you're... No, it's much worse than that. It's a clever ruse on Matt's part, I admit. But that's all. Happy, I believe, really is a vampire. I believe this goes back even further. Earlier in the season, to when Matt went to Chicago. Yes. Oh, the city of lights and steam and hamburgers. I believe that's where it happened at. And then when Happy came back, I noticed the hose in his neck. The hose. That's when I noticed the hose. And at first I thought maybe it was only a scratch, a little bit of rash, but then no, it was clear it was hose. And I started seeing less of Happy. Watch the episodes from that point on, friends. All of them. You'll notice that Happy's not hardly ever there, isn't he? He's been gone basically the entire last quarter of the year. He pops up, 2-3 times. He's wearing the scarf. Now, I want you to watch the following footage you're going to see, and I believe this will prove my theory. The first piece we're going to see here is with Ducky. Ducky, the Happy Show duck from some time back. Now, I want you to watch this footage. If you need to, please take notes. Watch the clip. Okay, did you see that? Did you see the duck walk to the room? Quack, 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 comes out, quack, quack, quack. He's a vampire duck. Only a little bitty skit, right? No. The truth. I believe Ducky did turn into a vampire. I'm not sure if Ducky maybe bit Happy or vice versa. I don't want to say it's Happy. I'm afraid Happy might have bitten the duck, though. I think Happy couldn't control his vampirism anymore. And he started out with the duck. Now, he tried to hold off at that point, but I'm warning you now because I think Happy's about ready to bite another victim. I think it's going to be much more than a duck this time. I'm worried it might be Matt. It might be you. It might be Pete. I don't know. It could be me. Because if you watch the last video that Matt has done, you see Happy he's wearing the scarf when Matt threatens him like, oh, come on out or else I'll give you no bread. No paper bread. He likes paper bread. But Happy, you see his little eyes. His eyes turn the mean eyebrow look, and I don't think it was just mean this time. I think he was gonna bite Matt. I think he's ready to bite Matt for sure this time, and I can't tell Matt because he's too sensitive and he'll get upset and think it's ha ha ha. I think maybe as a team we can warn Matt that Happy might be a vampire, and what if Matt's the king vampire? He's maybe Happy. We're just seeing Happy at nighttime, and even during the daytime he's in a little puppet coffin. Okay, there's one last clip you have to watch. This clip shows it all. I believe this is the clip that you'll see Happy's he's wearing the scarf from an earlier episode. I want you to watch him. He seems a bit off color in that one. Happy does seems a bit off key in the acting and his whole entire puppetry. Watch this clip here with Happy a while back. Now take down notes if you must. Please. Watch a clip. Watch.
Happy, do you know what happened to all that fresh garlic I had all prepared for that fresh spaghetti meal I was gonna make? That's really strange. I wonder what happened to it.
Alright, there you go. I think you have... Okay, time's running out. Matt will be suspicious here. I don't let the signal come back on. Now please remember, Happy Vampire. He might be a vampire, and with him going into this campaign here for 2008, can you imagine a vampire puppet running for president? He might just win. Okay, now listen, I'm going to return the signal out of the Matt Hawes TV. We're going out. We're fading back in. Please watch Matt.
What's that secret you're keeping? Green Door!
Good evening, I'm Matthew Hawes, anchor for the Happy Show News, here with a special weather report. We'll be taking you live to meteorologist David W. Johnson, who will give the lowdown on the weather you can expect the next few days. I should explain that due to some technical difficulties, we do not have the video feed, but we do have the audio. The audio feed is still live with us, so we'll be going ahead and going to David just here in a second. I think I think he's ready to go. David, what can you tell us about the weather that people can expect for the coming week?
We sure do have a cornucopia of weather moving into the area tonight, into the tri-state area and the greater surrounding metropolitan areas. First off, the mist we have right now and the other slight rain will turn into more heavier showers as the night develops. We look forward to thunder showers in the early hours of the night, developing into harder and stronger storms with frontline winds of 50 to 70 and even 80 miles an hour. Now, the real weather tomorrow, the serious weather we have to look forward to, is tomorrow afternoon. We expect there to be some tornadoes developing after the strong showers and thunderstorms. Expect there to be about a Category 5 tornado. We're expecting there to be about 30 to 70 tornadoes tomorrow within this area. So it's looking like most definitely it is going to be a wicker basket full of collected cheeses of weather development. But that's not all, Matt. The very worst weather, the top shelf weather we're looking forward to, the worst of all, will develop tomorrow in the early evening hours, developing up until midnight of tomorrow night, which therefore we can expect to see, yes, some actual tremors developing into major earthquakes. I repeat, major earthquake, Matt, of starting out at 6.6, moving up to a 7 on the Richter scale, we end up to 10, we believe. More like a 10.10 earthquake to be then. That'll be followed by a hurricane mixed with meteorites and sulfur and blood, which will be falling down, mixed with hail, mingled with hail also, man. So it looks to be pretty bad and pretty serious, but that's not all. Afterwards, we expect there to be strong shifts in the continents and development of world wars and death and famine and utter and ultimate destruction, Matt. That's how it looks like it's going to shake up between tonight, tomorrow, and tomorrow at midnight, Matt.
What do you suggest to our viewers who may be planning to do something in the next few days? How should they prepare for this weather?
Pray.
That's some sound advice there, David. Thank you. That was David W. Johnson, the meteorologist for Happy Show News, and I am your anchor, Matthew Hawes, for the Happy Show News. Thank you for tuning in to the Special Weather Report, and we now take you to your regular programming.
I had a dream the other night. It was a nightmare. I dreamed of a bunch of people. They came skipping through a meadow. They were singing Shambhala, smiling. There was birds singing in the air, and the blue sky was beautiful, and there was a sunshine, and everybody seemed so happy. And there was a bunch of kittens, and there was some kids playing in a playground and laughing. And I said, "Stop! Can't you see? The world's horrible. You're just sitting there in this illusion." And they just ignored me. Can't they see I'm in pain? And then there's old man came to me. He he said, get over yourself, you spoiled brat. And I told him, I said, it's a spoil to recognize the folly of man and to see that we're all living a lie. And then he tried to hug me. Oh God, it was horrible.
Hello, this is Vincent T. Clydesdale, professor of film at Umbridge College. Today we'll be examining Doofy Dan and Strange Magic, one of my all-time personal favorites. Most folks, unless they have a high IQ like myself, are one of the rare obscurity people in the institutes of film and schools that know about Doofy Dan, probably don't know of his existence. All of Doofy Dan's films have been lost. There's only a few that we know about in obscurity, such as this one. Well, he is considered by us, people like me, to be the seventh silent film star. Unfortunately, totally forgotten by people of today. It's once said that Orson Welles was one of the last people to know about Doofy Dan, had even used one of his old shorts for the basis of Citizen Kane. Yet when asked about this in 1942, the man said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." Disgraced not only to film itself, but to Doofy Dan. The other legend goes about Charlie Chaplin, his early meeting with Doofy Dan. It put Chaplin into the start of his career. The legend goes like this. Charlie Chaplin in 1914 was arriving for his first day on the set for his first movie. As he was approaching the studio, not knowing where to go, he saw a man leaving the studio, not knowing who he was. He stopped and asked him. He said, "May you please tell me the way to D.W. Griffith?" The man said, "For sure." He took out a needle and gave it to Chaplin. Chaplin examined the needle and said, "I don't understand. I can't find a hole in this needle." Doofy Dan said, "Because the hole is in my heart, son." He said, "If you go inside those doors, you end up just like me, a tramp." And that is how Charlie Chaplin got the name The Tramp from Doofy Dan. Sam Sloan had went on to a great career, beat in many early shorts and films, and became one of the key players in Hal Roach's movies and Our Gang. Unfortunately, those episodes were totally lost. The man was a genius. Look at his acting. It's not acting. It's life. David W. Johnson also had a brief stint in the films. He plays a double role here as the old man and is also the goon. He hired these actors here off the streets. These are actors that are tried before to make it into film and failed miserably. Doofy Dan believed that everybody was here for a reason. He couldn't pay them. They had a love for film. So he employed them to the film and he gave them bread and things like that and water, and they worked for that. Not only was he a genius, he was a human being. More than a man, more than an actor, more than a human being. Film in itself, the ideal filmmaker. Today, such greats as Steven Spielberg, Quentin Tarantino, when asked if they know about Doofy Dan, do not know a thing about him. Total loss of a great man who is said to have made over 136 films. We believe 20 of these films to have been hour-length features. We believe Doofy Dan implemented the first use of color and sound in the film in 1910, one of his first shorts. Unfortunately, these two were all lost to history. This here, an early use of special effects for its time was ingenious. Thankfully, we have these films to look back at. He helped us all see that we're more than just a doof. word human. This has been Vincent T. Clydesdale, Lummish College versus Film. Thank you for watching.